Okay, welcome back to the channel. Couple of little jobs to sort out today and then we can make a start on the 45 gallon. So without further ado, let's make a start. See you in a bit. Okay, so the first little job today is to introduce the new fish to the 30 gallon tank. I say I'm not going to bore you with catching them. I say they've been acclimatised to the water. I've been taking water out of the little tanks and topping it up out of the 30 gallons. So most of the water in there now is from the 30 gallon tank. The temperatures might be slightly different, so I'm still going to put them in the jug, acclimatise them to the temperature before I tip them in. So that'll be my next job. Next time you see me, it'll be in a jug hanging on the side of the tank. Like I say, I'll carry on doing what I've been doing as I've shown you before, just top it up so the water overflows out of the lip of the jug, and then I'll show you the release. So yeah, that'll be the first job. So I'll catch all the fish, get them in the jug. Yeah, I'm sweating. It's about 30 degrees today. So yeah, I'll catch the fish, get them in the jug, get them acclimatised to the temperature, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the release when they're all ready to go in there. Okay, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so hopefully it's in a position where you can see it. Like I say, there's, as I said in the previous video, there's 3 kinds of fish in here. There's neon tetras, panda corridorus, and a couple of small bristlenose placos, just to help with the upkeep of the tank. Like a bit of clean up crew to go in there, and a bit of colour just to make it a bit more interesting. So yeah, here we go. Like I say, I hope you're going to be able to see this on the film, but let's see. Go on. There you go. So yeah, as expected, everything's just gone straight into the bushes. Oh no, they're coming out a little bit. Yeah, if we look down that end, yeah, they're all in a little group in the corner. Pandas are out in the foreground, placos are like drifting around. So, yeah, that's all gone well. We'll see how we go. Keep an eye on her over the next couple of days just to make sure everybody's happy. Make sure there's no problems with anything. Nobody's being bullied by black mollies. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on them, and if there's any problems, I'll show you what I'll do to sort that out. I'll probably just stick them back into one of the quarantine tanks. Use them in the 45 gallon when that's finished being set up. So yeah, that's one thing done. Now just a bit of a chat about something else. So I'll just move the camera back and I'll talk to you in a minute. Yeah, what I want to talk to you about is the shrimps. I don't know if you remember, but I tried keeping some shrimps and they didn't do well. I wasn't quite sure what had gone wrong with the tank. And after careful consideration, the only thing I could come up with is the little homemade filter that I made. Either the sponge wasn't porous enough, so it wasn't working properly, or maybe there was some other glue that held the sponge to the tube in the middle. Wasn't really aquarium safe. I don't know, but that's the only thing I could come up with. So the video I made about how I made that, I've taken that video down now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up the shrimp tank again. It was very basic last time. I might make it a bit more exciting, give them a bit more hardscape to wander about on, and then try again and see what happens. I say it might just be that the water conditions here are really good for shrimp. I don't know, they seem to be alright in the shop, but it's only a couple of miles away from me. But yeah, we'll try that again. The other tank, I'm going to keep that as a quarantine tank because there's still some more that I want to go in the 30 gallon tank. I want like a centrepiece, a showfish. I think I mentioned before, it might be either dwarf gouramis, pearl gouramis, still undecided. But we'll see what we will see. That's going to be a little way down. I don't want to put too many fish in all at the same time. We don't want to overwhelm the filter. So yeah. Anyway, just a quick message about that, just to let you know what I think the problem is, and we'll go from there. Okay, so the next thing is the 45 gallon. I'm going to start sorting that out. So I'll just rearrange everything and then I'll get back to you. We'll start on that. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so it's been a day or two and the situation had a bit of a change about. As they say, the best laid plans of mice and men. So it's not something's gone wrong, but something's changed. You can thank my daughter for that. She's decided that she wants an aquarium in her room. So, me being me, I went, okay. So we decided to go to the local fish shop. So we went up there and I saw a nice piece of wood. I got that for the 45 gallon tank, and while I was sorting that out, she decided that she was going to actually go and buy a fish. So we've come home with a new fish, which is now in my quarantine tank, so I can't quarantine anything to go in the 30 gallon. So yeah, I'll show you what she's bought in a minute. It's an absolutely beautiful fish, and so yeah, things have changed a little bit. I'll still be doing some work on the 45 gallon, but like, due to the length of the video, what I'll probably do is I'll get the substrate layer in, maybe a bit of the aquascaping, we'll see about that. So yeah, I'll just move things around so you can have a quick glimpse of this little fish, and then we'll make a start on the 45 gallon. So we'll see you in a bit. So yeah, I don't know if you can see him, he's decided to hide behind the heater for a little while, but yeah, she bought a better fish. Like you say, blue and white, absolutely gorgeous fish, but she's decided that she wants a new aquarium in a bedroom. So yeah, I'll be building a little setup for him. I'll see if I can get permission to film it, but I say if not, I'll get some still photos so you can see what it looks like when it's all finished. So yeah, there he is, lovely little fish, very friendly. But yeah, so anyway, back to the 45 gallon. I'll see you in a bit. It's been about a week since I spoke to you before. I don't know if you can tell, but I came down with a case of man flu, so I haven't been fit for anything. I'm sweating now. I'm still not really over it, but I couldn't wait to make a start on this. So this is probably going to be what we're probably going to do is get the substrate and the hardscape in. I'm waiting for plants. I made a mistake with the light. The light I bought is the wrong one, so I'm going to have to do that. I've got to sort out the filtration. I've got to sort out heaters. So yeah, this is probably going to be all I'm going to be doing with this for now. So what I'm planning to do is almost, my idea is to make it something like a curve in a riverbank. So there's going to be a corner there and a corner here, raised up a little bit at the back, but fairly open in the front, almost like there's a river, a curve in a river. Like I say, I've got to order some plants yet. I'm not 100% what I'm going to put in there. So what we're going to do, we're going to put in the substrate system, get that sorted out, and try and get like the scaping in, like the wood and the stones, so it's ready for planting and then filling up. Back to basics, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put on the substrate system, probably put on fast forward, because everybody's seen it, it's boring, but like I say, I'll get the basic shape in, and then I'll get back to you and show you what's happening. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so that's the base layer in, and what that is, it's like gravel, sand, aqua soil that's come out of another tank. Basically, to just give height in the background without using up a load of aqua soil. You can do the same with gravel. I just thought this will still have nutrients in it, so it'll help to feed the plants that are going to go in there. So the next thing to do is to put some, like a more nutrient-rich substrate in there. So I've got the sorry, you'll have to excuse me. I've got some more gravel, mixed it with aqua soil, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to spread that in an even layer all over the tank now. I'm going to try and keep it so it's hidden at the front, because I don't want to see it. It might look messy because there's going to be a sand layer on top of it to hold everything in place, to stop the nutrients from leaking too fast into the water. So yeah, that's the next thing I'm going to do. So I'll make a start on that now, and I'll get back to you when I'm finished with that. So I'll say time for a bit more high speed action. I think I'll be back in a bit. Okay, well, I've looked at that and decided that there's not really enough aqua soil in there, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to sprinkle a thin layer over the whole thing, just to get a few more nutrients in there, make it easier for the plants to grow. So I'll do that off camera, and then I'll get back to you. I might even put the sand capping on, but I'll get back to you in a minute when I'm happy with what I've done. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so bit of adjustment to the light, it was looking dark, but yeah, this is the sand that I'm going to use. I'm not too sure about it, it looks very orange, so I'm not sure how well you can see that on camera, but I say in this light it looks very orange, so I'm not going to be sure if I'm going to use it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a layer down and possibly pinch the light off the 3-foot tank, put it over here just to see how it looks, and if I don't like it, then I'll just put a thin layer of the sand that I normally use over the top. I've got a third of a bag, might be enough for a thin layer, but yeah, for now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a layer of this on it and then have a look and see what I think. So I'll do that off camera, and then I'll get back to you when that's finished. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so as you can see, I'm quite happy with how that's turned out. Everything's glued down now. Yeah, looking good. Just got to wait for the plants. I've got some that I can put in there, but there's still some more that I need to order. I'm sort of happy with the colour of the sand now. Like I said, there might be carpeting plants going in there. I'm undecided, but if I don't like the colour of it, I can just stick some gloss of stigma or something in there, some dwarf sarge, just something to carpet it out. But yeah, as things are at the moment, that's finished. Until I get the plants, I can't really do any more with it. So yeah, I'll be seeing you next time. If you like what I've done here, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Hiya, so this is a day or so later, and I was looking through the footage that I recorded. I say recorded, and all the footage of putting in the hardscape and the scatter gravel wasn't there. I don't know, I probably pressed pause instead of pressed record again. I've done that before, so yeah, I apologise for that. But yeah, that tank's going to go on a break for a couple of weeks while I order some stuff and gather some bits and pieces, like the filter, heater, possibly a new light, plants, and when that's sorted, I'll get back to you and I'll show you that video. In the meantime, there's other stuff that I'll be showing you. Like I say, I'm going to redo the shrimp tank, and my daughter's having a tank up in her bedroom, as I say, so I'm going to see if I can make a video of that to put on here. But yeah, I've already asked for your likes and your support, so I won't do that again. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.